Hey everyone, thanks for taking biology with me. So my name is Dr. Elisa Demina and I just wanted to give you a quick tour of our online classroom. Okay, so first we're going to look at student preview mode because, well, this is basically what you're going to see. So here's the welcome page. Just so you know, all the final exam review materials are already here. They're up front. So it's 2 pages. This is these questions. If you can answer these, you're going to be set for the final exam. So I give them to you first day, so you're all set and ready to go. Let's go back to the welcome page. I want to show you this really quick. So I'm exiting the preview, right? Okay. So I have your final exam already preloaded on this page, and that date will change depending on which class you're taking with me. So just so you know, even if you can't see something, I have a bunch of stuff secretly there, right? Let's go back into seeing what you see. It's a little more helpful. Okay, first thing you do on the very first day is probably A, watch this video, and B, you're going to complete your online setup. So this is 12 steps, absolutely required that you do this, every single one of them. Failure to do any of these can really compromise you in the class to the point where you have problems with software on an exam day or with an assignment, or you can't get notes you need, or you know, whatever it is. So please, please, please complete this on the first day. All right, let's get you set up. Go ahead and click into the module. On this side there are 12 steps. So hardware and software and the policies, tech support. Please download and read the syllabus and schedule. They're over here. We'll get to those in a second. But really, actually, just print the schedule. That's the printer. The syllabus you could probably just keep on here. Sorry, it's going to load us through all this stuff. So here's the tech supply list, right? Checklist, everything you're going to need to know is like repeated quite a few things. Basic requirements. So this is for current semester right now at C&M. I'm actually going to exit preview so we can keep continue. It's thinking about there. Okay, it's going to let me back up. All right, so going back to complete this on the first day. All right, steps and items. Here's your 12 steps. All right, this is just a different view, so it's a little easier to show you. You have to have Respondus monitor and Respondus lockdown browser on your computer, on your iPad, whatever you're taking. So you're going to need a webcam. So it is absolutely required for the course. So it's the handout, the link, the checklist. Here's the software requirements, of course, Respondus monitor. Here's a video, student video, quick start guide, all that stuff. Please get Adobe Flash Reader. I would use Chrome. I do use Chrome. Some people like Firefox, so there's that. Some folks also have some issues with things like Internet Explorer, so just be aware that could be a problem. Go ahead and complete a browser check at Mbene, right? So here's the link. So that's your Blackboard 24/7 support. Other things to keep in mind, if you choose to use your personal computer, so a lot of us are going to use our personal computer to do things like notes and watch the videos and do all that kind of study work. I would take your assignments and especially your exams at a C&M computer pod, okay? So you can call any of the computer pods. Here's just Maine, South Valley. There's also Montoya, West Side. They'll get you set up. They might have some weird hours, so keep in mind the hours are really all odd, and sometimes they change. So I would call and make sure that you're set up on especially exam days, because if something goes wrong with your computer, hardware, or software, or your internet, or anything at home, I can't help you. It's a missed opportunity for an exam or an assignment. However, if it goes wrong in a computer pod, so not just taking your laptop to, you know, like the cafeteria area on campus, like go to the computer pod and use their machines. And then basically the tech can allow me to kind of help you out. I might be able to reopen it. So really just take care of you. You're important, right? You're important. All right. Next, make sure you download the Respondus from the link. Here's another one. Here's a practice exam. It's open all semester long. You have unlimited tries. And this just puts you exactly in that testing environment, so you know exactly what it's like to take a Respondus exam. Okay, so it should be helpful. If you get a Respondus password error, the reason why is right here. You don't have the browser properly installed on a computer. It's not because I'm supposed to give you a password. I will never give you a password. Here's why this happens. Respondus uses like an auto-generated password. It's like encrypted to log in for the proctors. So that's what it is. So there's tech support. Here's the link. You can try reinstalling it. A whole bunch of other stuff. Worst case scenario, you missed the test. You're at home. You weren't at a CNM computer pod. I do drop your lowest test grade anyway, so it should be okay. And I'm sure that it's something that won't happen again, and that you've taken your other exams, so you should be all right and put your best foot forward. So it should be covered that way. Distance learning success tips, achievement coaches if you need them. If you're having a hard time operating Blackboard software, here's the tutorial video. If you have an American Disabilities Act statement or you need help, you need to contact the Disability Resource Center right away. I'm going to need your paperwork within the first couple of days of class, like the first maybe 2 or 3 days, or else I won't be able to be in compliance with ADA for you for the rest of the class. So please get me your paperwork right away, and have your achievement coach contact me as well. So I really, want to take care of you, but I need your help to be able to do that. Next one, print that schedule, plan your days, put it in the Google Calendar, whatever you need. And next step is, well, you're done with this one. Good job. So let's take you to the next few things. Schedule and syllabus, those are important. All right, oops. Sorry, so there's the lecture schedule and there's the syllabus. The syllabus it's a contract I have with you for the class. So how we deal with late assignments, due dates, absences, everything. So there's how you are allowed to speak to each other in emails, stuff like that. So that's open here. But the schedule is what most people get into. Right here's the schedule. This is everything. So it tells you homework on specific topic will open the first day of that week at 12:01 and it closes at 11:59. No extensions. So here's module 1. Everything is in here. So here's what I'm imagining you're doing over those days. So you're going through these chapters. I know we may have different books each semester that are assigned to kind of by the department, but I use the OpenStax textbook, which I'll show you in a minute. It's a free online textbook. So if you do want to return your hardback book, you are more than welcome to save your money. I have a sincere belief that your tuition should include everything you need for that class. So the OpenStax textbook is a high quality textbook from absolute professionals in the field. It's put out by Rice University and funded by the Gates Foundation. I've edited some of them myself. I really believe in them, so free stuff, go get it. Your assignments will be open almost all week. So from August 6th, and we'll close just before August 10th. And the idea is so you can focus on your exam. So that whole day, August 10th is your exam. It opens at the stroke of midnight, right? So 12:01 a.m. it opens and it closes at 11:59. So there's that. Also lecture numbers. So these are my audio lectures or my, video type lectures right here. So it's those lecture numbers is what we're covering generally. And then there's also additional tutorial videos. Things like, most of them are all YouTube. So there might be ads. So be aware there might be ads because I really, don't want you to have to pay for tutorial video type stuff. So here's your plan for the semester. Final exam stuff. 21 through the 23rd. All I want you to do is study for the final. I know it's a lot of material. I want you to know that I am appreciating that you guys are working like literally 10-hour days on this class, if not longer. And that's totally what I expect. This is about a 10-hour or more a day class, and I mean including weekends and holidays. So that's how intersession goes for this one. If you're taking my regular semester class, we have our holidays kind of open, so you're able to spend more time doing other stuff, but this is my intersession. Okay, the final exam is open August 24th and 25th. Okay, so it's 48 hours. Opens August 24th at 12:01, closes on August 25th, 11:59. I am not allowed to open any assignment or any exam for any reason early or close them late. So if you have an issue with the schedule, this might not be the right fit class for you. So contact me right away so I can help you get where you need to be. Okay, because I want to make sure you're taken care of. All right, so there's that. How to calculate your grade. I'm not a micromanager, so what I do is it's really exam based. If you see 80% of your grade is all exams. So you have 3 midterm exams. I'll drop your lowest. Okay, so if you miss it, your software is messed up, you just had a cold that day, you went to your cousin's wedding, that's fine, I'll drop your lowest. So just make sure you're on top of it for the other 2. So it's an average of both. The final exam is cumulative. It is required. If you don't take it, you will not be allowed to pass the class. So even if you have like a 69 and that's all you needed for your GPA, hopefully you needed more. I'm not allowed to have you pass the class because I need one on file. So please make sure to get into that 48-hour period and take the final exam. I let you pad your grade about 20% with these homework assignments. And basically they're questions that you would see on the exam. So they're like test prep, really. And so I'll take your 6 highest scores. I'll grade 6 highest scores out of 8 assignments. So I drop your lowest 2. So that way if you miss one or have software issues or just didn't do so well, it'll get dropped. You have 3 tries for each one of your homework assignments. So most people do really well, get a full 20%. I'm not lying. You're not doing as well as you expected. Here's your worst case scenario down here so you can help calculate, but there's the equation, sort of equation. Need to get a hold of me? Hey, instructor information. You can click here. It just tells you a little bit about me, that I am a biologist. I've worked in the field for a while. I've been an author on the subject, textbooks and original research, so all that good stuff. Some of the teaching initiatives I've been a part of. So for the most part, just send me an email and we'll either meet up in person, usually Montoya campus, or wherever. Some people it's just a Starbucks because it's in the middle and that's easier. Or we can do it over the phone, or we can do a video chat. So you just let me know and we'll get something scheduled because reach out. I'm nice. I don't bite and I will help you. Tech support. Really important for this class. So there's the Blackboard tech support, which I like a lot. So this is the MBNA. So you can live chat, you can submit a ticket. I have never waited. Oh, that's so annoying. I know. But then again, I'm not a live chat person. I just take this phone number, dial it right into my phone, and I've never waited on hold or anything. They just help you out right away. You have a problem with your computer, your software, something else, you can actually go get trained. There's also help with devices, get anything you need. So call Tech Training. So that's a free service that's provided by your tuition. So take advantage of it. It's really great. All right. So now we're going into course content. This is where you're going to spend most of your time, especially on this link right here. Homework, exams, videos, notes, and learning modules. If you take another classes, it's usually called learning modules. So clicking in. So again, this is my view. So everything for the class is preloaded. Okay, so it's timed. If you need the PowerPoints from my recorded lectures, since I don't let you have access, right away, even though you probably find them, here's all of them in order. So you can just print them out. These are full-size PDF, so you might want to think about that when you're doing your printouts. But that is the way I am pretty much allowed to give them to you. Okay. So Module 1 is going to be everything we cover for the first exam. Module 2 is everything for the second exam, and so on and so forth. Okay, so here is the introduction you see for Respondus. All right. As you can see, I preloaded your exam already. Whoop, there it is. Getting your Respondus password error. There's some help there. Lecture sheets, right? So it's basically a notes outline of everything you need in Module 1 according to the figures. So this one is not from OpenStax in terms of the figures. This was requested by my students who use, I believe, the Pearson type books. So my OpenStax folks don't seem to ever need a notes outline, but if you are using, maybe one of the Pearsons, this would be it. If we have the McGraw-Hill book, it's still really new, so we don't have those study sheets. This is a 25-page document, so it should be pretty helpful. All right. let's see here. Your assignments are all preloaded. As you can see here, they open on the 6th. They close right before the 10th. You have 3 tries, 15 minutes each. There's going to be between 5 and 10 questions, multiple choice. You click in, for example, and it tells you what it is, and begin. Right? And it's, again, like I said, multiple choice, or, scooch back, or true, false, that kind of stuff. So it's just like a practice exam, really, but you get points. So, you know, that's nice and it's helpful for practicing. Oh, there's that respondus practice set exam in case you just need it. Again, your respondus isn't working out, you can troubleshoot. Review sheet for exam 1, that's really helpful because you can only access that exam one time, so that's important. My video lectures are in here. These are loaded onto YouTube. And depending on where we are in the semester, I might still be loading some. So there's that. I'm not a high dollar production company. So yeah, they're a little homemade. But anyway, it's pretty much like sitting in my class. I basically show you the slides and then I draw all over them and make a ton of notes. But if that just doesn't work for you and you want something a little different, I want to show you these. So these are the other tutorial videos. So these are things like Crash Course and Bozeman and stuff like that. Just, you know, anything else at all you might need. And they have animations and stuff. So sometimes that just works a little better to have, you know, a couple different folks explain the same concept. Helps solidify it. So I like to put that in there. So that's, you know, just an option for you guys. So there's 2 sources of videos for you. And I think that's pretty much it, right? Types of reactions, fun stuff. I like, you know, I'll put little things in there every once in a while I think are biologically relevant or neat. Let's talk about your textbook. Depending on which semester you're in is when the department has issued me a different textbook from a different publisher, and it's probably going to cost you like $100 to $200. And so, well, I again don't like you guys to pay for textbooks, so I like the OpenStax online free textbook. Here's also the anatomy and physiology, since you might be doing that one also. If you take A&P with me, it's fine with any of my classes also. Alright, so clicking in. So we're going to the biology book, and it takes you right to the main page at Rice University. So the nice thing about this is for this particular book, hold on, it's still loading. It's got a minute. Oh, no, now this is not great. It's probably because I'm recording. But it's also loading a whole textbook. You can print out the entire PDF version. You can order a brand new print copy for like $50. If you're at this Disability Resource Center, I think they even print it for you for free. Here's the introduction and all the chapters. Here's what I do. Table of contents takes you exactly where you need to be. Or say you're studying or you're working on the assignments and gosh, you got something wrong and you're like, oh, what is mitosis? Where is that? You can actually just search the book, which I think is really nice, and it's going to return you with every single thing about mitosis it has and the subchapter and whatnot. So like cell, you know, reproduction, control of the cell cycle, here it is, every single thing. Here's an evolution and biological diversity, right? So you can pinpoint it to the exact chapter and exactly what you need out of it, which I think is great. So, that's the textbook I like to use for the class. Again, the schedule is based on that. The notes outlines is based on the Pearson, because I have some folks who just really like those Pearson ones. Respondus lockdown over here, required for exams. Computer pod info, in case you forget. A lot of people really, you know, fight that battle. Use my C&M email. Don't send me an IM message. Use your C&M email when you're talking to me also, and that will be how we communicate. My grades will be where your grades show up. So here's, well, this has like absences and whatnot in there. So presents or absence. So if you're taking my online course, you're present. Right? So if we're taking, here's assignments. Right here, it's upcoming. Here's your grade out of however many points. So at least you can kind of see that. C&M libraries, again, MBNA 24/7. Right here. Important stuff. Okay, so that's our classroom, our online classroom. So please take the time to look around and make sure you get your Start Here stuff all done. And I hope you guys have a great time in the class.